when she laughed while signing the divorce papers. I didn't feel a thing. No heartbreak, no anger, just a strange calmness, like the still air before a heavy storm. Melissa and I had been together for 7 years. On the surface, we looked fine. Trips twice a year, polite smiles at family gatherings, affectionate touches in public. But behind closed doors, there was nothing but silence. Distance grew between us like a wall, and I noticed how she started hiding her phone, guarding it like treasure. I had known about her affair for months. She thought she was being clever, sneaking around with her personal trainer. But I stayed quiet, not because I was blind, but because I was preparing for something she could never see coming. Melissa always thought of me as the safe choice. The quiet husband with a plain IT job, a modest home, and predictable habits. She used to call me reliable, always with a hint of boredom in her voice. To her, I wasn't exciting, not wealthy, not bold enough. What she didn't know was that the man she dismissed was living a double life. By day, yes, I was just another employee in a cubicle. By night, I was building a tech company from the ground up. I reinvested everything, worked under the radar, and structured it all under a holding firm that she couldn't trace. By the time she served me divorce papers, wearing that smug smile like she'd already won, I was worth just under $12 million. "I think this is for the best," she said casually, sipping her smoothie as if we were choosing a movie. "I agree," I replied without hesitation. She wasn't expecting that. She wanted to fight, maybe begging, maybe tears. But I gave her nothing. She walked away convinced she had outsmarted me. Over the next few weeks, she paraded her new boyfriend around, bragging to her friends that she would get the house, monthly payments, and a fresh start without me dragging her down. I said nothing. I waited. The day of the court hearing, she arrived glowing with arrogance, dressed to impress, hair flawless, confident she was walking into her victory lap. She even winked at me across the courtroom, as if she and I shared some private joke. I stayed calm. When the judge asked for financial disclosures, Melissa sat up straight, ready to strike. Her lawyer accused me of hiding assets because my spending didn't match my reported salary. That was when I handed the judge a folder. The judge cleared his throat and explained, "Mr. Preston has been operating a company registered as Preston Innovations, LLC. As of this month, his net worth is approximately $11.8 million. The silence in that courtroom was thick. Melissa's face fell instantly. The smugness vanished, replaced with shock. She stuttered, I didn't know. We were married. Shouldn't I get part of that?" My lawyer spoke before I had to. "Your Honor, all of these assets were established before the marriage. Per the prenuptial agreement signed in 2016, they remained solely Mr. Preston's property." She had forgotten the prenup, or maybe assumed it wouldn't hold up. Either way, her case crumbled. The judge closed the file and ruled that she had no legal right to my business or its profits. The marital property division was minimal, her car, and half of the small checking account we shared. The house was excluded since I had bought it before the marriage. Melissa turned to me, eyes desperate now. But we were together 7 years. I met her gaze and said evenly, yes. And during those years, I was loyal, patient, and quietly building a future you never cared to notice. 10 minutes later, it was over. She walked away with almost nothing. That night, I poured myself a drink on my balcony and finally let a smile slip. Melissa thought she'd walk away rich, that she had played me. Instead, she walked into her own downfall, blinded by her arrogance. Now, she sees my face on interviews, reads about my company's success, and hears about the woman in my life now, someone who values me not just for being steady, but for being sharp, ambitious, and worth building with. Revenge didn't come through anger or destruction. It came through silence, success, and the knowledge that she realized far too late just how badly she had miscalculated.